Imagine two little kids swinging on a swing set in a playground with blue skies above them and green grass below them. Can you hear their laughter? Now imagine kids playing next to a busy road and hearing the cars zoom by. These could be your kids. Where would you rather have them playing? I've been doing research on the Cedar Rapids landfill, Mount Trashmore, as it is referred to as, and what the city has planned for it. The news of Mount Trashmore has been in popular demand, I guess, since the flood in 2008 when it was reopened. Cedar Rapids had it capped off, and now it has space available to be used efficiently. Let me tell you about the Cedar Rapids landfill. According to KCRG, Mount Trashmore is 65 acres at its base and 948 feet above sea level, but it will most likely settle to about 30 feet below that. Even with 2 feet of clay, 2 feet of dirt, gravel, and pipes on top of the debris, the landfill is still not being used to its best usage. It could be referred to as wasting space. Cedar Rapids is the second largest city in Iowa. It is constantly growing and developing. We are always under construction and always building and adding new roadways or industrial areas to our community. This all has a lot of growth, but we have not seen a lot of green space added. Do we want our kids on the roads playing or on playgrounds? I surveyed 5 Cedar Rapidians, and they all agreed that our continued growth needs to take advantage of the available green space. Next, let me tell you how we could increase the green space in our community. The 65 acres of Mount Trashmore could be turned into a park. This would allow our kids to play, dogs to run. It could increase our trails for biking or hiking, could increase the wildlife in the green area for Cedar Rapids. According to the Gazette, Freshkills Landfill in New York was a 2,200-acre landfill that was turned into a beautiful, productive park. Freshkills Landfill was closed, but it had to be reopened for the 9/11 debris, similar to Mount Trashmore, which was closed and then had to be reopened for the flood debris. NYCGovParks.org said that New York turned a massive landfill into a park that is 3 times the size of Central Park, and it's in a highly developed city. Cedar Rapids should be able to turn a smaller landfill into a green space with no problems. Now let's look at what Mount Trashmore could hold in its future. Creating green space reduces risks from our kids playing where they're not supposed to, and it creates family time. And it also has enough space for our caretakers to enjoy this too. This would allow for more family fun in the community. For this solution to work, Mount Trashmore would need to allow the debris to settle, which could take several years. Contractors would need to plan on the playground equipment available and need to assess the areas that could be produced and accommodated to the area for wildlife. After strategic planning, Cedar Rapids could have a beautiful space for their families to enjoy. In conclusion, Cedar Rapids has usable space that could be used as a green, family-friendly space. Mount Trashmore has a large space that has been utilized well as a landfill, but now it is time to utilize it as a great space for families. Imagine the families playing and spending time in the park as your own. When the time comes, please support Cedar Rapids and